Hello, wealthy, successful, money making traders. This is your trader's friend. Thank you for joining me today for another video. Guys, I could not help myself. So, you'll just have to kind of bear with me. But today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I decided that I would pick a chart that I don't trade at all. Also, I realized that this is past price action. It's Saturday, and it's like, how pathetic is my life that I'm making a video on Saturday. But it's Saturday, and we're going to go ahead and look at a video because there's some things in the chart that I want to show you. And I wanted to use a chart that I usually don't trade so that you can kind of see that it's pretty much true in all charts. Now, before you have the Aussie CAD, and you have it on the 5-minute time frame. This is actually Friday's price action, and I was thinking, oh, I probably want something that's in a strong trend, but no, I don't. I want to show you some of the things that your more professional or seasoned traders are doing beforehand. Now, this is the thing. Trading can be frustrating, but people forget that this, like any other profession, it's a profession. It's a skill, and it's not something that you get overnight. And most people, I think, when they come to trading or they're introduced to trading like I was, we have probably average or higher levels of intelligence, and we think, oh, I can do that. That person can do it. I can do it. But we never go into a lawyer's office and say, you know, I've read a couple of law books. I'm going to go in Monday and practice in court. They don't do that. But we come to trading like that. We said, oh, I've read a trading book and that person got rich off of it, and I'm going to do it too. Guys, there's actually a skill to this. And I will tell you, the thing that your more seasoned traders have in common is the ability to wait. What are they waiting for? They're waiting for the setup that's going to drop paper in their pocket, or the setup that's most likely to put paper in their pocket, because there are times that we just get it wrong and we screw up. So let's look at this Aussie CAD. Now, one of the things that some of your more seasoned, because they're traders that absolutely don't use moving averages. Lots of us do, but there are a lot of traders who don't. And then there are times like this where your moving averages really aren't going to do you a whole lot of good. So one of the things that your traders will do is they'll come and they'll shrink the chart. Why is it that they're shrinking the chart? Because they are looking, and I'm sorry, this is the Aussie CAD on the 5-minute time frame, but they're looking for levels when they get in the market. What are they looking for levels for? Levels of support and levels of resistance. And what they'll do is they'll come in and they'll mark these levels. So this would be a support level here, and I'm just using the support levels for example because this is a downtrend, and I guess technically that's that level of support, and so on and so on. So then what happens is you'll see that price will get to a particular range and it'll scream out of that range running the other way. What's going on is many of those traders will wait until price drops to that level. They're just sitting up watching the chart or watching Static Shock like me or Superman or something like that while they're waiting for price to come back. Let's go ahead, and I'm going to use this example because I can blow this one up a little bit better. So you'll see, and I guess I should pause this. Hopefully I won't lose that little space that I'm trying to show you. But, okay, you can see on this level. Now, when that trader woke up that morning, they noticed, there's an established level of support on the 5-minute time frame. And keep in mind, this is more shorter term traders. And what you'll have is you'll have that trader wait until price comes back to retest that support. Now that trader's ready to buy. And sometimes it fails. It fails, like it fails right here. But you can see how it came back to retest this level. Not just once, twice, three times before it broke. So that's what they do. They sit up, they wait for this, and you can see how price just skyrockets from these levels over and over again, because there are traders that are sitting down and they're waiting to scalp this. Now let's take a look at this on the 1 minute time frame so that we can kind of get a picture of what it looks like on the 1 minute chart. Now this is that exact same price action on the 1 minute time frame, and I went ahead and marked it on the 5 minute time frame so I can show you the exact price action. But what you'll note, and I'll go ahead and highlight this area as well, but let's just talk about it first. What you'll note is you already have an area of support here. Prices come as bounce back off. Now, a lot of times what will happen, especially on the 1 minute time frame, you'll come hit that same area, but price will actually push through that level before you get a hard bounce back up. And the reason for that is you have your pro traders who already know that it's more advantageous to wait. So they're waiting for price to drop down, and then they start buying. Now a lot of times I have to say, this is what I try to do. I try to wait until some of the people with a whole lot more money, they come in and they buy. Then I try to jump aboard. Sometimes I jump aboard if I know price has gone far enough or whatever. But they already have established levels of support. So you can see how in these areas, again, price just goes running up from these areas, running up. And this was that area that I was talking about blowing up, and I'm going to have to blow this up because I want to show you this. Okay. Now, what you'll get a lot of times is you have this kind of choppy price action. Your moving averages are looking good. Everything's looking pretty good. It's looking strong bearish. Now you've already gotten a bounce off of that area. That's because there was someone down here waiting to buy this area. So a lot of times these people are looking to scalp 2 to 4 pips or whatever. They get up here, bam, they have their profit. Now they have $20,000, $40,000 that they just pocketed off of that quick scalp, and guess what happens? Price falls back down because you have a lot of your more seasoned traders that are down here, and a lot of them are just scalping. So then when price pushes through, what happens is people who aren't as seasoned, they're looking at it and they're like, oh, it's the time to go short. Look at how strong all of that bearish price action looks. Seasoned traders down there waiting to buy. Price skyrockets. They get their profits. Price pull back. There is that pullback because now you have people taking profits, and bam, price continues on in a more bullish fashion, trapping people down here. And it's been a long time since I've told you in a video to never let them trap you. But part of the game of trading is about the trapper and the trappee. It's about who's trapping who. So I enter bad trades, guys. You're going to enter them. The more seasoned traders enter them. The difference is, one, the seasoned trader knows how to wait for a trade. And number two, a seasoned trader knows not to get trapped. There's no money in getting trapped. The only thing that happens when you're trapped by the market is that you lose money. And the money is real. You've worked hard for it. You've busted your tail for it. So protect it. Guys, I just want to remind you that you can absolutely do this. You can be successful at Forex. Have a terrific pip-filled trading week.